continue to evaluate and continue to track your performance against that target. You have to be able to modify your target, change your target based upon the economic reality of the world. We are connected, right? If the economy in the US and the Western countries is not doing well, we will not be able to go out and create those number of jobs that we thought we would, right? So it is not about the effort that is lacking here. It is about how we are connected and being aware of the fact that we are connected in this world economy, and if something is changing in some other part of the world, then it is going to have an impact on us.
I'll come to Mr. Channi. Mr. Channi, tell us, how has Mohali fared, I mean, as compared to Chandigarh?
We have the common STPI, and that's based in Mohali, and still that's the base. And this one region, Chandigarh, Mohali and Panchkula.
Right.
And as you know, that there have been some issues with regard to the Chandigarh, and they have very limited parcel of land with them, to accommodate the companies. Whereas in case of Punjab, not only Mohali, but at various other places, we are in a position to procure land, which is quite reasonable rates wise, and we are in a position to offer land at different places.
Right.
And the land is the main issue. Maybe it's Chandigarh, and maybe even in Punjab also, because acquisition of land is a problem. But we have identified the pockets which are owned by the government or the panchayats and all. And that's a common land which comes to us at a very less cost, and just with the development charges, we are in a position to pass it on.
Right. Mr. Srivastava, what's your experience been in Mohali?
It's a good experience we had in the region. If you see what we expected in 1998, that we will cross the target of 1,000 crores in by 2010. So we could able to do that, and our next target is that we should be at least 4,000 crores by 2020. So I think we are on the right track. The other thing that I want to mention is we should not put a tier 2 city in the race of the tier 1 city.
Okay.
See, you need bigger companies to start up in a tier 2 city, so that all infrastructure and everything get ready for the or ecosystem get ready for the industry, and small medium entrepreneurs are the taker for that facilities. So when we say that when Infosys started and when Dell started in Mohali, so automatically the IT infrastructure, the IT vendors and everything that get escalated in this region, and for that the SMEs are the real takers, and now we have to focus on SMEs also. The other thing that I would like to mention here is the best advantage that this region is having is we can develop this region into a product development hub. So which gives really an identity to the region. Because
but do you see any bottlenecks in, I mean, to achieve such target?
I think this is the right time, because lot of things are happening in Punjab with a lot of new IT parks and SEZs coming in Punjab. So most of the action I think will happen in Punjab. So I think Dr. Channi will have to coordinate a lot of things with
right,
more
Mr. Channi, do
action.
you see any kind of bottlenecks?
No, by and by you go, and most of the time you have to reach the bridge before you cross, and I don't see any major challenges as of now. We are very well placed with the policies. We say that it has to be 4 pillars kind of thing, to have the real success. We say that you need to have the infrastructure, you need to have the human resources, which is very, very important for this sector, especially the IT. Then you need the policy framework, and then you have to create the right kind of ambience and environment ecosystem for as investor relations.
Right.
So we have all the 4 things in place, and we take good care of the investors, and we are in a position to provide whatever really they want, and we have lot of interaction with them, and we are always prepared to change the policies make
Right.
amendments.
I need a quick reaction from all three of you. I'll begin with you. Have we arrived as an IT destination? I mean, considering like Chandigarh, Mohali or Punjab, if we talk about.
No, destination you will keep, once you reach say one state, then you have to go to the other and something like that.
Right.
It's not like that you have to go to the ultimate destination right now. You have to keep extending and having more and more business, more and more turnover, more and more employment. There's so many things attached. So you have to again
yeah, I'll take the reaction from Mr. Verma on this.
Let me just first respond to one item that you had mentioned earlier, Jasleen.
Yeah.
What are the bottlenecks? I think bottlenecks are generally in people's minds rather than on the ground.
Okay.
And one of the things that we actually brought up earlier in our discussion at E-Revolution was, the thing that works for this region is the ingenuity of Punjabis. You see, I was talking about, and I know that you are running short of time, so we'll do it quickly.
Yeah.
When my mother came from Pakistan, she mentioned that the folks who had relocated, they used to buy a sack of peanuts. They used to sell the peanut at the cost at which they used to buy, and the profit used to be by selling the sack. So I think with that kind of ingenuity, we can achieve anything. It is, of course, a question of coordinating all our efforts. We speak the same language. We say this is the kind of company, this is the kind of investment we are going to be bringing in. We speak that and spread that message far and wide. Essentially on the ground, whatever issues people come up with, address that quickly, fairly, honestly. I think we will get there. That's what I am looking forward to from this region.
I'll take a last comment from Mr. Srivastava.
I think Chandigarh and the Tri-City region is a success story because we are the #1 Tier 2 city in whole of the northern India, and we are amongst the first 3 in whole India. And if you see, Dr. Chenny rightly said, there are different stages. Even if the rocket goes to the moon, it has the 3 stages, three power he has to drive it. The first power is he has to come out from the gravity. So I think we have come out from the gravity, and now it's the easier way to the moon.
Right.
So the things will be more positive for the region.
Right. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Moving on, passing its judgment in the Vedpal honor killing case, a Jean court today convicted 12 of the 13 accused. The quantum of punishment would be pronounced on September 29th.
A Jean court on Saturday passed its judgment in the 2-year-old Vedpal honor killing case, holding 12 persons guilty while acquitting 1 for lack of evidence.
नाम की लड़की वेदपाल के साथ चली गई थी, तो बाद में शादी कर ली थी। हाई कोर्ट से प्रोटेक्शन मांगे हुए, प्रोटेक्शन मिल गई थी उनको। तो बाद में एक ताराचंद है, वहाँ से वार्ड अफसर को अपॉइंट हुआ हाई कोर्ट से, उसको ट्रेस करने के लिए सोनिया को, वो सोनिया धन सिंह की लड़की थी, गाँव सिंहवाल की। तो वहाँ जब वो वार्ड अफसर ट्रेस करने गया, तो वहाँ गाँव में झगड़ा हो गया। तो झगड़े में भीड़ इकट्ठी हो गई और उसका वहाँ पे मर्डर हो गया वेदपाल का। तो इसमें 13 मुलजम थे टोटल, तो इसमें 12 को सजा हुई है और एक मुलजम था पौंजित भलवमर वाला, जिस पे 109 का चार्ज था, वो ऑनरेबल कोर्ट ने उसको बाइज्जत बरी कर दिया।
Vedpal Mon of Mator village had married Sonia Bhanwala, a resident of Singhwal village in Nirvana, against the wishes of Sonia's family in March 2009. The villagers were irked over the fact that the marriage had violated the Bhaichara norm between 2 neighbouring villages, as matrimonial ties are banned between them. In July 2009, a group of villagers had lynched Vedpal when he had gone to his wife's house to take her back. At least 15 policemen and a warrant officer from the Punjab and Haryana High Court were accompanying the victim when he went to Singhwal. The accompanying policemen fled from the spot with the court officer. Police had booked 13 persons in the case, including Sonia's parents, Dhanpati and Dhanraj. With Rajkumar Goyal in James, this is Shailya Thrishi for Day and Night News.
That's all we have in Prime. Till we meet again, good luck and goodbye.